Tengku Zafrul, JP Ong here. He's going to be there for about 3 days, that is Chinese President Xi Jinping. What will be discussed? And I do want to get your thoughts also on the concern about possibly Chinese products that might be hit by these U.S. tariffs, perhaps finding other markets and providing more competitive pressures, such as, say, in places like Malaysia, for instance.
Yes. Well, he'll be here for meetings for 1 full day. He's going to 2 other ASEAN countries. What's going to be discussed, I believe, apart from a bilateral relationship between Malaysia and China, we're also going to discuss about ASEAN, as Malaysia, as you stated earlier, has taken over the chairmanship of ASEAN for this year. And we're looking at all the issues, challenges that are facing 2 countries, especially for my portfolio on trade and investment. On the question about trade diversion, I think that's something that we have always been wary of, mindful of, ever since people have been talking about China +1, Taiwan +1, Europe +1. And this is where the impact has been positive so far. But the tariffs that has been imposed recently and the trade war that has escalated between US and China will have an impact to ASEAN, not just in terms of demand and supply, but also in terms of trade diversion. So we are watching this closely. Companies are worried that there will be trade diversion, basically trade flows that will be diverted to other regions, including ASEAN and Malaysia.
Minister, given the 90-day reprieve or pause, what is the latest communication with the Trump administration? How much of FaceTime are you getting with the Trump administration, and what are you discussing at the moment? Is it lowering the tariffs, removing the tariffs?
Yes. Well, Malaysia is taking a bilateral and multilateral approach. Bilateral, of course, we are engaging the US. Multilateral, we are engaging the US also through ASEAN. ASEAN has come up with a statement, and so has Malaysia, that we are going to engage the US, and we do not believe in any retaliatory tariff actions, and we want to continue to engage the US. And we all also agree that the rule-based multilateral trading system is the way to go. For Malaysia, we have our officers in Washington, both our ministry as well as our embassy have been engaging the administration. Of course, our foreign minister has also been engaging with the Secretary of State. And when you look at the tariff, I mean, there has been debate, and we have been very clear that we are not imposing such high tariffs to the US. In fact, our applied effective tariff rate to the US is around 5.6%. So these are, I guess, it's still early days. What we welcome is the reprieve. It gives an opportunity to explore and then negotiate.
Is your counterpart laying out what the Trump administration is looking to achieve here, or specifically what it's looking from Malaysia? And does that somehow make it difficult for Malaysia to stay neutral between the U.S. and China?
At the moment, I don't believe it's making it difficult to be neutral. In fact, during our conversations, there's never been a request to choose a side. If there's any request, it's more about technology security. It's more about ensuring trade imbalances are addressed. As you know, Malaysia has a trade surplus with the US. And finally, about non-tariff barriers, right? It's about opening and liberalizing some of the policies and bureaucracies that may impede trade between Malaysia and US.